Hello. Hi, friends. What is up, my homies? Oh, shit. Hold on, there's shit. Hold on, I gotta pick up some stuff. The cat just got shit all over the floor. Give me a second. Hold on one sec. Sorry, as soon as I like sat down, my cats were like freaking the fuck out, but we're here now. Hello. What is up, homies? Anything exciting going on? My God, do I miss affinities? It's like the only thing that I miss right now. We don't care about this. We care about this. I guess we don't care about either of them. Great. What are we doing in this game today? I gotta record some stuff for a video. So I guess we could work on that for a little bit. All right. What does my atlas look like? It's just set up for me to level. We still care about leveling? What do we care about? I don't think we want to do the blight stuff anymore. Hardcore solo stuff on ruthless time? No. I have to we gotta record stuff for a video. So I figure I can like prep all that shit. People keep asking me about this build that I'm playing now, and they want to see it and they want to know what it is and why am I keeping it a secret, and you should have recorded a video already. I'm like, I'm getting there, I swear. Then I got a new paladin fucking thing that I want to play in the last Epoch that's really good, and then I want to fix my current paladin build. There's just not, and there's just like not enough time. That's where I'm at. There's just not enough time. Nice. Let's go get a shaper. Did I just put the wrong fucking scarab away? I did, didn't I? It's such a different world to be back on this. It's crazy.
One of my captains felt no emotion.
Chat, let me know if the game sounds are too loud, by the way. But how are you, friends? What's been going on, homies? Okay, I don't. Bro, I wish I could tell you what killed me there. Man. Classic PoE moment. No idea what the fuck killed me. Oh, my life's good, man. Honestly, no real complaints. We're chilling today. We are straight chilling. Do a little stream, set up some footage, record some stuff, go make a YouTube video. Feel good about ourselves. Huge. Last Epoch tells you what killed you. Yeah, I wish I would just have an idea of what killed me there. I couldn't even see anything on my screen. It was terrible. But it's what we sign up for when we play this game, right? That was fucking easy.
That stretches the sanity of the mind.
I will say that I think the big difference between the two games that I miss right now is like the speed at which you do things. Like, I kind of miss being this fast all of the time ever on every character. Hello, sir. Be able to break mirror to divines. Nope.
His true self can be seen by all.
I have nothing. Bro, I don't even have that kind of currency right now. I haven't played in like 4 days. It's crazy to think about like how much currency you would have if you would just play, but I haven't played in 4 days, so I currently have the equivalent of 0 currency. Man, shit, dude, I'm gonna die.
I cannot do this yet.
I will say this build is fun as fuck to play though. Oh, we're dead. I actually know what killed me that time, believe it or not. The fucking porcupines, dude. Doesn't look like last Epoch. I have to do a little bit of PoE. I told people I would record a video about this build, so I need to prep the stuff to record the video for it. So I gotta do, I gotta make sure the PoE people are like, they have their stuff too. But how are you today? What's up, friend? Dude, porcupines are the worst fucking mobs. Holy shit. Hello, what's up, man? What are we doing for 3.24? I don't have no idea yet. They have not given us any information at all. It has to be Westlake? What do you mean? They already told us to expect less loot next league. I'm assuming my best guess is they nerf the shit out of my best guess is they're gonna nerf the shit out of Wildwood and loot again. So there's a loot drought, and they're going to make it a very big crafting league, is my guess. That's my guess. It's gonna be like a Crucible-esque crafting style league. I can't prove that, that's just a guess. But if I had to guess, that's what I would think. Is Wisp going core? I don't think so. I would like it to go core. I don't think it's gonna go core. I'm so hooked on Pal World. I've been playing Last Epoch. Last Epoch's really fucking good. People just play Last Epoch. I agree with you. I would think the Spectres have to go core. I don't think they're going. I don't know, man. They don't have to do that, right? I don't. I really wish they would give us some sort of information, right? Like, I'm assuming they just don't have it to give yet. That's my guess, is they just don't have it to give yet. But I would like to know, like, is Wildwood going core? Are the Spectres going core? You know, will we get to keep charms? Like, I would love to know all that, right? PoE Pog.
One of my captives wore many faces.
I actually agree with you. Actually, I agree with you. I do, actually. That, I think, is a thing. And I think that because they changed the level requirements on them. When they created the average Joe, for sure go Last Epoch and not care about PoE. The amount of people that I've talked to that are like PoE hardcore players that have just been playing Last Epoch and really enjoy it is quite interesting. It's really interesting. I also have a feeling that Last Epoch's going to be doing pinnacle bosses this cycle. I have a gut feeling that they can't afford to wait until next cycle. And I suspect that in the next, like, now that servers are stable, maybe in the next like 2 weeks, we're going to get like pinnacle bosses and stuff. I think that'd be really cool. You dropped a mirror before Last Epoch release and I haven't done anything with it because you've been playing Last Epoch or because there's just nothing left to do in PoE? Might do one final build before the league. I tell that to people all the time, Deck, and they tell me I'm wrong. I'm like, there's only so many times you can kill the same boss or farm divines the exact same, and they're like, you just don't understand the thrill of the chase. And I was just like, I do understand the thrill of the chase, but how many times can I kill Shaper in a league? And they're like, what does that even mean? I'm like, you can only kill, like, for example, say it's just Shaper. You can only kill Shaper or Maven or whatever only so many times on so many characters before you're just like, okay, new league, now what? That's why I build so many different characters all league and I do so many different farming strategies all league, so just so I don't get burnt out and bored. I'm an idiot. I have to redo all of these. I forgot I didn't have Wandering Path on.
I cannot do this yet.
I can't do reflex. I have no chaos orbs. Hydra Phoenix. Chimera. Minotaur. Okay, don't fuck these up. Last Epoch is an Atlas tree now. I re-rolled Paladin again in Last Epoch. I'm playing the Healing Hands Paladin, and it's the most busted shit I've ever played ever. It is literally not okay. It's actually just not okay.
One of my captors fell to no emotion.
That's you. You have to take into consideration people that play only 2 hours. No, I fucked it up again. I agree with you, Deck. I understand that it is 100% a me problem. I do. And that's why I think the game 1000% should cater more towards the average person. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons why this league, we saw so many more people playing the game, because the game catered so well to the average player. And it made me so happy that the game was so alive. And it's going to make me so sad now next league if they just like it's going to be really shitty if they just make it so that like only like dipshit dirtle fuck can play, right? Like, I don't want it to be a crafting league next league, even though I like crafting leagues, because the average player hates crafting leagues, right? I'm sure they have something good planned. I don't doubt it's going to be good. It's just a matter of like, and this goes back to what Deck literally just said. Will the average player think it's good, or only will like people like the 1%ers think it's good, right? Nobody wants to do harvest in their original form. I never, ever, ever fucking ever again want to plant a fucking plant and wire a fucking housing system and electrical grid. No, thank you. I'll pass. Thank you, though. Oh, shit, what up, Steve? How you been, buddy? How's life? I missed my Reforged prefix and suffix. I would like those. I never had the opportunity to play with those. I've heard the stories of them, and now that I understand crafting really well, I would love to have those. I think knowing that you can, like, never brick your prefixes or suffixes would be like, and this goes back to what I was just saying, having things like that in the game would be literally perfect for the average player. You're crafting a new office? Nice. That's awesome. You know, I really think GGG has to take this league's numbers into consideration and look at what Last Epoch's doing and like say like, maybe it is okay to cater a little bit to the average Joe. Not a lot, especially in PoE 1, right? Like, you can make PoE 2, unless the plan is to keep PoE 1 towards the crazy 1%ers, and PoE 2 is going to end up being designed towards the average person, and that's why they're redoing everything. I don't know. Do I not have auras on? I'm an idiot, dude. I've been doing this whole map without aura. Dude, I don't even know how long I've had auras off for. That just goes to show how fucking strong this stupid ass build is. Oh my God, coffee is delicious. As a person who played 1,000 hours in PoE, I'm way more happy to try new characters to play about in last Epoch than PoE. I was having that exact conversation with a buddy of mine last night, and him and I were saying the exact same thing. Like, I'm not in PoE, I'm not an SSF player at all, but in last Epoch, I am an SSF player, and it feels so good. And I was like, I was leveling up this new paladin last night, and I was saying, like, it just feels so good to go hunt my own gear and do things. And my friend was just like, what do you mean? Like, you're like one of the biggest trade Andes I know. And I was like, you're not wrong. I am a trade Andy. But the difference is in the last Epoch, I feel like I have the opportunity to get the gear that I want. Like the paladin that I'm playing, I know how to go farm the gear that I want. I know where it's going to come from. I know it's just a matter of time to get it. You know, all of the gear that drops on the floor is identified. There's like a lot of good things about it, right? But then again, there's like, I do miss the trading. I do miss the speed. I do miss like blowing up entire screens. So like both games are catering really well to different things that I want at like different times, which is like really nice. It's very good at SFI to some degree over trade, especially if you no life SSF, you get that stuff. Bro, I'm telling you, I miss trade all the time, don't get me wrong, but like it's been pretty fucking sweet. Can't wait for another Epoch stream. Oh, if you saw what I was playing right now, oh my God, what I'm playing right now, last Epoch's fucking sick. I get any value jumps up to 1,000 corruption. Now SS players get 15 unique showers each prophecy. Yeah, it's sick. Like in PoE, you get dopamine when you drop a divine, but in last Epoch, you get dopamine from dropping items, which you know is an upgrade, so you can use that upgrade to make your character way stronger. And and you can tailor your dopamine too, right? Like, it's so, one of the best things about this league is like, one of the best things about this league right now is I can kill a god touch mob and it converts and drops 150 scarabs. 150 scarabs feels fucking fantastic. There's not a world where like every time I've dropped 150 scarabs, I've been like, man, that's too much loot. Right? And the last Epoch does that really well with prophecies. You just drop like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of loots and it just feels so good. Still enjoying Blade Dancer last Epoch. Thinking of trying Lech or Necro next. You should wait till you see, I don't have money. I literally have no money. I can't finish the staff. Wait till you see the Paladin I'm playing. The Paladin I'm playing is not okay. I have no gear on this Paladin and it is not okay right now. It's so insane. Just hit it with one exalt? No. I do have to redo the prefixes, so maybe. I mean, it's tier 4 Fizz. Void Knight seems to, there's a lot of fun classes. I think one of the things that PoE needs to do is I think PoE needs, especially after seeing last Epoch, I think PoE, and like this could be a hot take, I think PoE needs to make more of the bad skills good. And that might be a hot take. I don't know if that is or isn't. But I really think PoE needs to spend some time revamping some of the bad. Like, you can leave Tornado Shot. I don't give a fuck. Leave Tornado Shot. Let it be good. Let people play Tornado Shot. I don't give a fuck. But like, I definitely think like some of the bad skills need to be good skills. 50-50 Ashling and it's done. For like double damage, you mean? Or crit mult, probably for double damage. You like it more? I think it just tailors. I think it just caters to the more average, like, I think it just tailors more to the average person, like the average player, and buff all the other skills and everything's balanced. I just want more skills to be good. You know, I want to look at a skill and know that it's going to like be good. So I leveled up Beastmaster today. Wait till you see the Paladin I'm playing. I'm playing that fucking war generating Paladin bullshit with healing hands. Fucking dumb. I really enjoy that Frost build. Try that on Hunter and PoE. Nice. I might be too LE brain now to watch PoE. Oh no, dude, I can't win. Fucking PoE players, I want to watch Last Epoch. Last Epoch, don't want to watch PoE. How do I win? How do I win? Be back. See you in a bit. What I hate with PoE is that for most of the good items, the only way for you to get them is to buy them off trade, as crafting for yourself is not viable. So essentially, you treat PoE like a job, earn money to buy shit. That's not the funnest way to approach a game. This is a conversation. This is a conversation I have quite often with people, and that's why I tell people to, like, you have to do a farming strategy that's fun. Otherwise, it turns into a job like that. And I always get told, you don't understand, this game's your job. And I'm like, no, I get that this game's my job, but like, I'm able to afford and buy the items and stuff that I want because I don't treat it like a job. And I think people forget that. Like mass map rerolls. Some good quality of life features would be nice. I'm hoping we get some really good stuff next league, man.
One of my captors refused redemption. Not so
Buying a shitty grassman trades to get from slamming some gig exalt on it. Yes, I know. I think if we had LP items, or like the concept of LP items, the game would be really good too. But it's so like hard to say, right? Because Crucible was so powerful, but like, I don't know. I loved Crucible. People told me I was wrong, but I fucking loved Crucible. I thought Crucible was fucking great. So hard to play anything with a 2-week-old in your arm. Trust me, I remember. That's why when I was playing PoE, that's why I became so good at Blight, dude. Because it's so easy to do Blight with a baby when you can make the whole fucking thing. You make it all automated. I remember those days. Turning into an LE main that plays PoE instead of... I can see it. I can see a lot of people doing that. Especially like if PoE adds... I mean, if Last Epoch starts adding more things like pinnacle bosses and stuff.
Travic dab, Travic dab, Travic dab.
Yo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Guys, please don't love Heist for Mr. fucking Genius Panda with the 81. Fucking 80! What's insane? You have a 4-year-old and the wife just had this one? Craft very perfect items was very sad at Crucible. It was just different, right? Weapon skill trees were cool, but everything else was the dumpster fire. I would have loved the trees on everything. Motherfucker. Bring back recoms? I didn't play with recoms, so I don't have the same announcement. They announced, I don't think it's Jingles. I don't think it's going to be next cycle. I have a feeling it's going to be in a week or two. I would bet, dude. I would bet it's going to be on a week or two. I would, because that post says that it's sooner than you think. That post clearly had that phrasing and wording, and it says sooner than you think. Is it Cyclone of Tumult or regular Cyclone? That is a great question. I have no fucking idea. If you bear with me 1 minute, I will happily look for you. It is Cyclone. Make a heist guide for Leaser. I just made a heist guide. Nobody fucking watched it. There is a heist guide, sir. I gotta go do Elder maps. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in a few hours. All right, let's try Uber Shaper. I don't think this is going to go well, but I'm willing to try.
I see you, little.
I have 2 heist guides actually. Didn't get recommended to me. Yeah, the algorithm, it just nobody liked, not enough. It didn't have enough interaction with people to make it well into the algorithm, so it just kind of got lost in the fray, unfortunately. There were two this league. There were. It just heist wasn't a huge topic, so it never really hit the algorithm, and you know, it just never took off. Are you looking for a loot filter for this game? You can type !filter. You didn't spam your friends in the first 3 hours like I do. I probably should do more of that, but yes. Gen Crime Max Block and Ultimatum. That's cool. That sounds pretty cool. It's pretty solid. This is a little different, I think. Maybe not. I have no idea. I don't know if this can Uber boss, by the way. I don't know if this is a mistake or not, trying this Shaper. So we might not actually be able to do this. So bro, what's the main? $12 endurance charges. It is quite a lot.
Your final warning. Leave or perish. You force my hand again, little mouse. So be it. You've chosen to side with chaos.
Look at my 20 shot build, minute AFK, detonate dead of Chieftain. I've been missing out. Don't forget to leave a like and comment and share. Fuck. I don't have flame dash. I forgot I don't have flame dash. Okay, so good to know this build can't Uber very well. I don't know, maybe it can. Maybe Maven's just making it terrible. I think Maven's just making it terrible, honestly. Okay, I ran into that. I'm bad. Bro, she's healed him again. Bro, she's healing him again. Please, bitch. All right, we can't do this. Corruption pushing does increase loot by a lot because you get more rarity of loot. There's legit no loot in this game. There's tons of loot. I don't know what you're talking about.
I see you.
It's because you're not COF. The loot. Okay, so I talked to another buddy because I suspected that Merchants Guild was giga fucked and some sketchy shit was going on, and he told me that there's modifiers for loot with group play, and a lot of the groups are doing super juicing group play, and that's where a lot of the fucking items are coming from. Give it 1056 rarity. Merchants Guild might just have to be a group play thing then. Is my guess. Where the fuck did it go? And the rest in COF? No, the people who find the COF gear has it all COF tag. They all have to be in Merchants Guild. Gear gets tagged when it drops. Yeah. Okay, I don't like bossing on this build at all. But I am gonna set up a feared to try a feared, but I don't like bossing on this build at all. I don't think it's smart. This is a fact and cannot be denied. You're just able to push so much faster and harder in Merchants Guild. For now, anyways. I don't know what it's like with prophecies. I haven't experienced prophecies yet, but I've been told that it's out of this fucking world. And that, like, loot is so abundant in prophecies that, like, you just get everything you need. I plan to do PoE challenges. That's why I did them before last Epoch came out. See, I was smart. I did them early. I knew last Epoch was gonna be good. I was like, fuck this. Just having DPS problems with a sword. So I switched to a two-hander and now my DPS. I am COF. I'm just not rank 10 COF yet. Rank 10 COF gives you double prophecy rewards. I'm gonna just start doing arena on the paladin that I'm playing right now. It's gonna be fucking sick to do arena on. They're great at rank 6. I'm really worried. I have like 90,000 favor to spend. I'm really worried, or like 100,000 favor to spend. I'm really worried that they're gonna like nerf the shit out of healing hands. So I haven't started Oh, right. This isn't Uber. Holy shit, I'm stupid. I forgot Zana was there. How did I level my paladin? I leveled it with hammers. As a hammer did. You ever arena ranking, my dude? I plan on it. I would do last. I have to just get some Path of Exile stuff done. You haven't seen a healing hands on a broken level yet? Bro, have you seen? It's broken. $1,000 says they don't touch balance outside of bugs until 1.1. They said that they were going to be addressing bugs this week and fixes. So the guide's not for League Start. It's the same thing for League Start. You do the exact same thing. What you mean, Jimmy Dean? It's actually better without a Mage Blood because you just use a Stygian Vice and Pathfinder. You get more Flask effect with a Stygian Vice. That's been proven like 100 times over. Heist is all about speed and Flask effect. Life is so brittle. Heist changed a lot. They actually combined all the blueprints together. There's no individual blueprint wings anymore, and it's not worth like revealing wings and shit. It's slightly different now. Yeah. But like getting the rogues up and running is still the same thing, right? Like you go into Heist, you do lockpicking you just do a bunch of contracts to get started. Well, the old ones are still very like, the idea for League Start is the exact same. It's just you just get a bunch of lockpicking contracts instead. And Heist has changed too in the sense of League Starting where like you can't de-level anymore. So like the old strategy of de-leveling for League Start's like out the window. So all you really do now in Heist is like you just get the rogues up and running as fast as possible. And as soon as the rogues are up and running, what you're supposed to do is just buy blueprints then and just only blueprint. Can this guy do a Valdo map? Question mark? From that alone? Yeah. There's no shot this guy has the DPS to do this, right? Scepter or Wand? I think Scepters are better. I don't think it matters, though. You should be fine. Fuck. The stupid storm moved it with me. Doesn't really matter. You should be fine no matter what. God, I'm dumb! Please! I have to remember this character doesn't have a movement skill. That its movement skill is fucking Cyclone. I was really hoping this would be able to do the Feared. I think it can do the Feared. I just don't know if it can do the Feared in a tier 17 map. Now I can't get through this. Oh, there goes Shayola. Hey, don't get hit by a Ziri. I got to maps this morning, set her up for 5 ways, pulled all my divines, incubators, level 1 on lightning jumps, figured I might be able to take a free keeping even with that. Plus all skills? You don't put plus all skills on the AFK chieftain, to my knowledge. What killed me there? I'm so confused. What killed me? Reading chat, but what hit me? I know it hit me. Skill issue? Feels like it. Only if the game told you? Sir, why would they ever do that? Okay, I think I can't get hit by Elder ever. Okay. So this is 100% like a pure mapping character then. You know what would help? If I pressed Berserk. And maybe not stand in the fucking fire, you idiot! This has obviously become a skill issue at this point. Okay, I can't do this. I can't get hit at all by that. That just kills me every time. Holy crap. All right, back to mapping we go. I did some 5 ways, went from 97 to 3 in 3 hours. It was nuts. Have you never done 5 ways before? Is that your first encounter with 5 ways? I don't actually have the reflect craft. Ugh, that's awkward. That's super awkward. Does this not exist as a charm? Oh no. It doesn't. Oh, I do have the ring. Okay, perfect. You know, you didn't know what it was? Oh yeah, 3 hours is long though. They must not have been They must have been slow about it. Usually, like, you do 5 ways and you're like in your 90s in like half an hour. I put a PoE yesterday. Can I ask something? Can I ask you something real quick? I mean, you can. What's like, you could have just like been like, hey, I just started PoE. I'm having a problem. This is my problem. They would have saved you the hassle. But I mean, sure. A 5-minute hell of mobs? Yeah, you just go AFK for 5 minutes and you come back and you're like 40 levels. Eventually they'll spawn. Oh, you know what? Having auras on would have helped. You died like 6 times? Oh, yeah, there's like... So, when you do 5 ways, you want to have like 3,500 life, capped chaos resistance. Like, there's a couple of like... I don't want to say hoops. Hoops is probably the wrong word, but there's definitely a couple of things that like you should do preemptively before going in there to make the experience really good. But that's how everybody levels after like the first week. Everybody just buys 5-way runs. It's like the fastest way to level, which like, I'm not going to lie to you. I like 5 ways, but I fucking hate 5 ways. Hey, hello. Hello. Yo, Casey, think you're giving us up? Enjoy your sub, my boy. Oh, I know what happened there. I hit the fucking one with the mirror with Cyclone because I'm a moron. Yeah, I did it again. This one is the reflect one. I can't hit the reflect one. No complaints at all. Hell yeah, dude. I appreciate that. God, I did it again. I thought the stupid things died. There we go. I understand reflect. I don't like reflect. Hey, low level. You want to go low level? It would take you weeks. No, I definitely think you should do it and take advantage of it. Yeah, without a doubt. Should 100% take advantage of it. Okay, I'm 100% convinced I don't like bossing on this character. Mapping's great on this character. We're dead again. Oh, I fucking hate this bitch. How much his power is from Affliction? Not a lot. At all. Affliction just gives you more AoE. That's it. You don't even use that which was taken. It's just all AoE. I'll show you after this. I'll do a map without any of the Affliction stuff on. Auras, great. Played both EAL and it wasn't DD. EA more fun, so it's doable next league. So I don't know what isn't going to be doable in theory, simply due to the fact that like we don't know what's going to change, right? It's so hard to say if things will be doable next league or not. No, thank you. As long as no affliction mechanics are required for it to function. It depends. It depends on if they change anything. But yeah, in theory, depends on if Jug gets nerfed or not, or like the trans gems get changed or not, or, you know. Wave 90, that's crazy. I'm 100% calling the video for this a build showcase and not a build guide. It's the same every league. Lightning Arrow is the same every single league. God, that's the reflect one again. Oh, you know this, I wouldn't have the problem if I just went and got the reflect flask craft. My life would be fine, but I'm obviously being lazy. Depends on your computer. But yeah, it might, yeah. This bitch. Basically call it a pseudo 1080. I had to upgrade off of a 1080 because I couldn't handle shit anymore. But I was also streaming, so it's a little different, right? Alright, what's up, man? Oh, that's the fucking mirror one again. See, all you gotta do is not be bad, and you win. You chat? Just don't be bad. Any advice on what I should avoid? Avoid in what sense? Forgive my stupidity with your question here. Make my FPS go boom. Delirium. Avoid delirium. QoL and Cortex. Do I have a Cortex? I don't. I have one. I have two Cortexes. Do we YOLO try Cortex on Uber? I feel like Tornado Shot will kill my PC. Most builds will probably kill your PC, unfortunately. It's the sad reality of things. Where's my synthesized loot game, boys? Why would you take the fun of all the synthesized loot that could be dropping in this bitch? Why were you so mean to us? I was the first to see this. It was sweet, right? I love how I showed it and you guys are like, what the fuck are you playing? And I'm like, that's a great question. I have no idea. Okay, don't step in explosions. Got it. That was my fault. I stepped in explosions. Okay, that also hurts. Don't step in those explosions either. How the hell is this Tectonic Slam? Because it's got a juicer weapon. I'm trying to see if it can do Ubers, and I don't think it can. I think it's just 100% a mapping character. Which, if it is, I'm fine with. Yeah, I don't think it can do Ubers at all. Trying to learn, though? I wouldn't rush things, man. Does this character have loot on it? Boots, belt, ring. I don't want to lose that Cortex. All right, let's figure this out. Boots, belt. I had the wrong ring on that whole time. That's fucking awkward. I was missing so much damage there. What is this character? I have no idea what that character is. Bro, I have too many characters this league. That's just the conclusion I'm coming to. I just played too
I'm not swift enough to use this.
shit. I just played too much shit this league. Rich people problems? You're not wrong. I don't need that shit. Oh, I killed it, but I died. This character's DPS is fucking insane. Please don't fucking kill me. I'll be so sad. Just don't get hit. That's the current plan. No, I wasn't paying attention. Let's see what we lose. Let's see what we lose. I can't wait. Synthesize, shit on it. That's okay. Synthesized, shit on it. That's okay. Synthesized, shit on it. That's okay. And that's okay. Okay, so the build cannot... This one can't do Ubers. You know, I still haven't found a mirror, and if there was going to be a league where I would have found a mirror, it would have been this one, and I didn't find one. It fucking makes me sad. Same? You didn't find one either? Crazy. I'd have laughed so hard. Could have been whatever. You're not the only one. I don't have a Chayula. Fuck. Just trying to understand. I sound a little dumb for asking this. You should not sound dumb for asking any question. You should just ask questions even if you think they're dumb. A good farming strategy, as in like something that you can enjoy and do well, right? Good farming strategies are, there's a lot of really good farming strategies in Path of Exile. It's just a matter of, can you do them efficiently? And by efficiently, I mean like, can you like do them without wasting time, right? A lot of people will do farming strategies and they'll just spend a lot of time like fucking off instead of like actually doing the farming strategy. You have to find something that you enjoy farming, and then you have to figure out how to make it work really well. The shit is this? I don't know. You can't even really experience and fully appreciate what this build is doing in this map, which is the sad part, because this isn't unlike, this is a really small area. You'll see in the next map, this shit's fucking nuts. I think I have a build. Listening. I'm just trying to set up a fear to record a feared. Explain to me like you're telling me. You explode 5 screens. Big bada boom. But not 1 or 2 screens. 5. Hammer procking smite. Oh, that's cool. Holy shit. They're worthless right now. Oh, because I don't have the thing. Look, chat, we farm a feared. Okay. Let's record this feared really quick. Sure, you can buy this first, and then we'll record this feared. Super hard on the main bosses? Yeah, they're super hard versions. Go by prophecies? Oh, sir, please. Sir. I want to. You're being mean. How many different invites are there? Invitation of the Form, the Twisted, the Hidden, the Forgotten, the Feared, and the Elder Slayers. So all of those. All right, let's record this. Thanks to the Jose. What's up, man? That was cool. A cutlass, a staff. What's up, man? Where are you, buddy? A whole Maven's Writ. I forgot to shut off alerts while I was recording. Sorry, Zebu makes it into the video. Thanks for the host, buddy. Is that a simplex ring? No, that was a shitter ring. That was a cogwork ring. They're the bad ones. What it is, homie? We shot out a video. We love Zebu here. We're okay with this. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this or this. I have so much shit, dude. Oh my god. Oh, I can do one of these. Nice. You can record one of these. Oh, this is a big one. Less recovery rate though. It's fine, right? All right, we'll record this one. Oh, the mic is muted. Thanks. I didn't even realize it. I was saying that I have to record it even with the deaths, because if I don't record it with the deaths and I leave it as is, dumb motherfuckers are gonna try to copy it, and when they try to copy it, they're just gonna blow up and die, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I tried to go bossing, your build blows," and be like, "You're right. I wouldn't go fucking bossing with it. Of course it fucking blows. It's not a bossing build. It's a fucking mapping build, idiot." See? X fucking D. We gotta record the Elder Slayer still too, but I don't have the maps yet. It's unfortunate. Too much Supernatural? I haven't watched Supernatural in years, but yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Make you wanna play Cyclone? It's fucking sweet. Big dick build? Thanks, man. I don't know if it's big dick, but it's fun. It's a really fun mapping build. It was Bobby? What? I just wish it didn't work off of Gen Cry, but I get it, right? You don't say that? Is your name Bobby? Oh my God, is your name Bobby? Holy shit. Is it? Oh wow. Hi Bobby. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you 10 months ago. Hey. All right, what do we do in this game now? That's the problem I have. Maybe it is time for the solo self-bound run. What you got for me, bro? Nothing. Thanks, man. This map could have been a fucking juicy one. Dude, I'm gonna miss the Wildwood. Holy shit. Farm Prophecies, you're the second person today to say that. Bro, if you guys saw what I was playing in last Epoch, you'd all be jealous. It's fucking so sick. How does this do on Legion? Spectre build? What is this shenanigans? Are you talking about this build? It is Gen Cry Tectonic Slam of something. I don't remember the full phrase, the full thing of it. Crazy look, it's fun as fuck. Awesome. Oh, she said time to go. I gotta go back. Yeah, it's fun. It's a really good time. Oh, I forgot about the Legion. Holy shit. What's the budget like? It depends on the cost of the endurance charge ring. That's like that's like one of the only expensive parts is the endurance charge ring. And if the Forbidden Flame and Flesh exists, which they might not, fuck. The Sublime Vision's like 10 divs. That's a problem. That's a problem. Oh God. it's just gonna be a thing that I don't think people are gonna be able to build because the Forbidden Flame and Fleshes don't exist. Fucking wild. Staff was a game changer at 925. I gotta push 2K. Nice, dude. It's Warbringer, yeah. You use Warbringer so that you can generate rage. Because Warbringer lets you, which you can't see because I'm not the right ascendancy, and I don't know why those fucking nodes don't tell you, but every time you war cry, or every time you do, yeah, a war cry with Warbringer, it gives you rage. So you would just need to find a different source of rage generation, which you get like rage generation on your gloves, right? I mean, it's not as good of rage generation, but you would have to figure out a source of rage generation. I plan on hitting COF by the weekend too. For COF 10 by the weekend as well. That's at least my goal. Fuck. There was something there killing me. I don't know what the fuck that was though. They just have less regen on this map? Oh yeah, a lot less regen. That explains a lot. Like fucking 12 endurance charges. How do you not regen? You hit 7 before work this morning? I didn't have them. Did something steal my endurance charges? Can we pog slide? Oh. I see. You have stash have full. Oh, okay. I get it now. Another less regen map? It is. Fuck me. I have to remember it's okay to not cyclone as much. I constantly think I need to keep cycloning, but like once the little dudes are summoned, you don't even need the cyclone anymore. I've heard that you can get faction from the experience tomes, by the way. Kaner put out a clip showing in Merchant's Guild at least that when you grab experience tomes, you can get faction points. Build is fucking stupid. Faction is based on experience? Interesting. That's why corruption matters. Oh, because you get more experience. Oh, God, it's all making sense now. It's all so clear to me now. Almost 70 degrees at 5 a.m. I ride to work. It's snowing now. It is 80 degrees here. 80. It is fucking February. Did I mention it was 80 degrees outside? Trade you my 20? This weather's bipolar. It reminds me of Jersey, dude. Yeah, my friend messaged me this morning and they were like, dude, it's 6 degrees outside. I'm freezing my nuts off. And I sent them a picture of the weather here.
I cannot do this yet.
And they were like, wow, you could literally just go fuck yourself. And I was like, I mean, I could try, but it's too early in the morning. My favorite map's at the Mesa. It is. Yeah, I don't really know what I want to farm right now in PoE. I'm pretty torn. There's a lot I want to do and a lot I don't want to do. Are we grouping, by the way? Merc told me group play works now. And Ginger said he's re-rolling. So I assume so. I mean, you were there last night. You heard what he was saying, that he heard group play works, right? So maybe that's the first essence mob that hasn't just insta died. Holy fuck. I need to start corrupting essences. I'm gonna be so sad when we lose this fucking backpack. Why? The backpack is so sweet. Please don't take it away. I think I missed the hammer. I'm stupid. It's fine though. So cozy. It is. It really, really is. I'm hoping we get some news this week about PoE. So can we at least start like planning and prepping for next league? Take it into mind? What do you mean? Take this into the delve? I don't know if this can do delve. How fucking deep did I go? Depth 900. 748 was the deepest I went. All right, let's go check it out. Really think that one of the problems with GGG is they're really pushing what they're going to do and giving information. What do you mean? Oh. Immediately died. Oh, yeah, they need to give us something. It would be nice. It would definitely be nice. It would let us, like, at least have an idea of what we should or shouldn't be doing left in this league, right? Like, it's so hard to, like, do I push Wildwood stuff so that I have charms? Do I not push Wildwood stuff? Do I care to practice about, like, you know? Definitely soon. It should be soon. He said XD, you died. I think they're way too slow to do these things. The problem is I don't think they know what they want to do yet either. I think that's the bigger problem, is they're still trying to figure it out. Like, and that's my best guess at why. They're all playing last Epoch? Hey, they might be. You never know. I don't don't think if they're gathering ideas, it's not for this league. Or I'm sorry, if they're gathering ideas, I don't think it would be for next league. I think if they were like playing last Epoch to get ideas about things to do, it'd be for the following league. It's like, I think it's like way too late for next league. They probably already have next league already like done, is my guess, is everything's done with it. And they're just fine tuning it. Good morning. Good morning. Why are you angry? Did you quit PoE? I quit both of them at the same time, actually. Yeah, this is about to be a horror game stream. I'm just waiting for Dead by Daylight to update again. That's your waking up phase, Angie? Squares of Prosperity and a Traders Guild? What if they give us an auction house next league? Like a temporary auction house, like a traders, yeah, like a Traders Guild. That'd be so funny. D4 bad anyways. I would throw up. Why? That's what people keep asking for. People keep literally asking for an auction house system. You can snipe sometimes. I mean, that's not your fucking problem. We love time travel. Definitely wanted the temporal auction house. Yeah, I'd be okay with it. What's the timer on your map device? How long that you're in the map for? It times how long you're in the map for. That's why there's a timer down here. Some real sweaty MTX for timing your maps? I mean, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's sweaty. I never really thought of it like that. I mean, I feel like it's pretty easy to know if you're being fucking stupid and you're in your map too long, but I mean, then again, maybe I'm the fucking stupid one. But it is a very good MTX. I fully agree with you. I definitely fully agree with you. It is a fantastic MTX. Okay. Jungle Valley? That's not what I want. Why you gotta do this like me? Motherfucker. Bro, come on. Sure. I need an ally Z map, please. I'm sweaty sitting here. Fuck, terrible. I don't either. I don't either. I definitely don't. I need to put my coffee cup in the sink. It's making me sad. It's empty. It's so empty. Did you guys see the lady who was in a disability case for $800,000? I was just reading about it while I was peeing. She was in a disability case for $800,000 and then got caught in a tree throwing competition that she won, and she lost her disability case. $800,000 and then decides that she's gonna go throw a tree. Cause fuck bitches. Why not? Bro, I am not gonna miss this running around in the dark bullshit, hoping to go the right direction of a diamond. Said it a million times, streets knowing's not good for you. I couldn't believe what I fucking read, dude. Ridiculous. You haven't seen single target? Is it good? It blows up every single thing except Ubers. Like, I wouldn't take it to do Ubers. It does everything else fine. It's not meant, like, you're not going to have, like, single target, right? It's a mapping build, right? But in terms of everything in a map, I mean, it insta-dies. Probably not be good for Ubers. The problem with Ubers is it's just a low EHP. Like, the damage is actually surprisingly really good on Ubers. Like, I almost killed Uber Shaper. No problem. It's just, like, the survivability is really bad. So. But I wouldn't like do Ubers on this anyways. Like there are definitely better characters to go do Ubers with, right? I think that's one of the really interesting things about PoE is that you have a character like Penance Brand. Yeah, actually I have that. I think that's one of the really interesting things about PoE is that you have a character that does mapping and then you have a character that does bossing. I think that's the really interesting thing about PoE versus like last Epoch, you have a character that does like your character has to do both or you're fucked. And I think that's a really interesting take. I don't want to constantly recolor these fucking boots. I didn't think you'd want me to watch it on stream, so I didn't put it on. Nonchalant 30-div sale. Was I supposed to be freaking out over the cause? I'm confused. I also wish monoliths were share across characters. You can link it to the Discord? No. As in like you said in as in like you said in the group chat to make sure everything was fine, that nobody was offended by anything, and I was just like, oh, I guess he wants us to like look it over before he makes it public to make sure nobody gets mad about anything. But I mean, I'm playing like if it's good, I plan on sharing. I mean, I'm gonna share it regardless if it's good or bad. I don't give a fuck, right? Yeah, that was my point. I didn't think you wanted us to watch it. You didn't want me to. My point is, I don't think you wanted me to watch it right now on stream. Oh, I have seriousness. What the fuck? I think you wanted me to watch it later. I think. I don't know. Please make a guide on this build. Where's my charm? You bitch! Where's my charm? You bitch! Thought you were playing Generous Cry? I was. I just had some bosses to do really quick. I farmed up some invitations. I went to go do them really quick. I didn't want to sit and wait. I wanted to do the invitations. My tooltip? Yes. It's like 1 billion DPS after everything's up and running.
Absurd defiance ends here, hatchling. Your absurd defiance ends here, hatchling.
Where's my fucking forbidden things? You bitch. Game hates me.
Your absurd defiance.
Why didn't you use the Murray weapon? I did. It just got boring really fast. Violent retaliation. Attack damage is lucky if you blocked. No flesh and flame for you? This one sucks.
Your absurd defiance ends here, hatchling.
Until the others arrive to challenge me before it is ready.
20 shield? Close. Close! My life deflating before your eyes. Thousand more of those worth one ounce munition. I've made like 4 mirrors killing bosses this league. We did a service earlier in the league where players would bring their boss invitations to gamble, and I would blow up the boss invitations for people, and we would see what would happen. And if we got good loot, we would split it 50-50. And one dude made like 2 mirrors off of boss invitations. It was insane. Was he fair or salty? I mean, he was gonna sell the invitations for like a div each or whatever. Putango. MS ring? No, the blue Forbidden Flames and Fleshes are really expensive. The blue Forbidden Flames and Fleshes are all really expensive. Nimbus is also really expensive. I don't expect to get anything out of it. I'm just doing it to do it because there's nothing else to do. And I know you guys want to see PoE content, so I was looking for fun things to do in PoE, like blow up bosses, motherfucker, boom. So I was like, fuck it, let's do a couple of bosses and we'll go back to the Gen Cry guy. Whoops. It's so stupid. So fucking stupid. So unlucky. It is on Uber, right? It is on Uber. You're a killer? What does that mean? Bro, this motherfucker didn't drop anything. It's just like deleted 60 divs for no reason. Shit. There are 2 people in queue? I've heard the servers have been really good. It's really exciting. Bro, we're gonna lose, man. No. I like how my screen is bugged and I'm still in this fucking party. Borrow money and kill more? I no intention of borrowing money. I'm never gonna pay it back if I borrow money. Your bossing seems worth. That's the worst ranger one. I just got the worst ranger one. Of all the ranger ones I could get. I mean, bossing's really good. I don't know. I made multiple mirrors this league doing it. Just getting unlucky right now. I mean, that happens though, right? Like, you just get unlucky. You can't always win, right? All right, that was fun. Let's go back to Gen Cry. Alrighty, what's up, girl? How are you today? Why am I slow? A rough meeting? I'm sorry, that's fucking terrible. Your son's gonna be fine? Hell yeah, dude. This is what I call fine gameplay. Yeah, I gotta record the video on this. How am I? Okay. Hungry. Mostly hungry. That's about it. Want more coffee? Don't want more coffee? Want more coffee? The usual. Got me by just saying okay. What do you mean? Nothing better than seeing your Oonga Boonga jug scream. Not okay. Not good. Me not good? I'm fine. Maybe. Hungry. Hungry. That's about it. I'm pretty hungry. Debating getting up and getting an orange. That's just where I've been at for like the last minute. I'm like, do I want an orange? Go buy a dude, I haven't had dragon fruit fucking since I was like a kid. Holy shit. I like apples. Apples are really good. I can't say if I do or don't like a dragon fruit though. Why is Amazon messing with me? My package getting delayed? No. Damn it, it is. You're level 95. Nice. Too bad they're $10 a dragon fruit or fucking $10 a piece. Any idea what a league started building in next season? Nope. Not until we see patch notes. There's zero unfortunately, with no information from GGG about what to expect for next league, there's zero way to prep or plan or do anything. You mostly just have to like sit and wait now until they give us information for next league. PoE day, what up, bros? What up, man? Well, I gotta record stuff for PoE, so I needed to get it ready and prep. If I showed you what I was playing though, Bubbles, in the last Epoch, you would snap reroll. How was Mom's birthday? It was a lot of fun. Yeah, you would snap reroll. Mom's birthday was good. We went out to a nice steak dinner. There was a big surprise birthday party. He doesn't play last Epoch? Listen. I do, I swear. Happy birthday. She turned 60. She's all sad and shit. I'm like, Mom, 60's fine. She's like, I'm old. I'm like, yeah, 20 years ago you were old by standards. Like, 60's fine. She's like, I don't got much time left. I was like, Mom, like the median age is like 87. You'll be fine. Your dad just turned 60 as well? Crazy. We're getting old, man. Copied my paladin ability, died in Act 9. I'm playing a new paladin, unkillable. Literally unkillable. Resident Alien? No, I have not. Is it good? I didn't look for something to watch. I need something new to watch. I got nothing to watch, man. Dude, my guy's not attacking? Like, what the fuck was going on there? Anything with the ward? Yeah. Fun story, though. I went by his stream yesterday, and I was like, hey, most of your shit's bugged and not working. And he was like, there's no way, man. And I was like, yeah, most of your shit that you're doing is bugged and not working. He was like, no, there's no way, bro. And I was like, most of it's not working. And then he did a bunch of testing on stream, and he's like, oh, I guess it doesn't work. Good thing I figured this out. You figure it out? Sir? Five head? They're gonna have to nerf healing hands if they add a fire damage tag. But it's bugged. It's not. I mean, like, what do you nerf on it? You probably nerf the ward gain. I tried it. So I'll give credit where credit's due, right? I tried to make it work with the whole cast speed memes, right? I tried to make it work with the whole cast speed memes and self-casting healing hands, and it's really fucking bad. But if they make it work where it scales with attack speed, it'd be really good. So to give credit where credit's due, he's right in the sense that using, I think it's called Rive as a skill, is like the best way to do it. The healing effectiveness. The problem I have right now is I have like 90k favor, and I wanted to go like blow it all to get upgrades for the paladin, but I don't want to do anything until like I know what they're changing, if that makes sense. Because they said this week there's going to be like a thing about bugs, and I haven't seen anything yet. So I don't want to risk like getting a bunch of shit and then it just gets like nerfed. Yo, what up, sweet? Thanks for the host, man. Or the raid? Raid. Thanks for the raid, man. Come on, buddy. How are you? How was your stream? Is there a PB? Was there anything that maybe will make sure I'm not missing anything when I gear my witch? The break ones I need to hit are very specific, and I'm not a PB. What are you trying to play on this? Oh, the Frostblink of Wintry Blast. You would need a Frostblink of Wintry Blast and Crackhead. The Warrior Show on Netflix looks good. You're back to Kreptava Prison? What are you looking for in Kreptava Prison? I agree with you, Spider. I fully agree with you. I need the relic. Oh, unlucky. I have to go have a good stream. Goodbye! Good so long. Farewell, friend. Chat, go click his name. Click the follow button. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Penance Brand of Dissipation, though. They're talking about last Epoch nerfs. Yeah. Most of the guys are on last Epoch now because there's like nothing left to do in this league. And his friend's definitely on the Charlie Lock. Yeah, they're gonna fucking blow that bitch. I'm glad you stream PoE. I stream both. Like, there's going, like, the next stream's gonna be last Epoch, and then there'll be PoE over the weekend. Like, we do both. PoE's Pog? I agree. PoE is very good. PoE is very Pog. The problem I have right now with PoE, and hear me out, the problem I have right now with PoE is what the fuck else are we supposed to do this league? When you've done everything. Make fun stuff? Sonny. What other fun stuff? He asked you not to embarrass him in your stream? Fuck him. Do whatever you want. It's fine. Private league? I would need money for a private league. You haven't been on PC in 2 weeks? GTA Online? Deleted everything, so like GTA Online. How much does a private league cost? They're expensive. You have to pay by the slot and by the days. They're not cheap. Hoping you before you. Oh my god, dude, that sucks. Fuck private leagues. I mean, I'm not. I mean, even if I had the money, I wouldn't do it. Slamming your helmet, it gives you the Forgotten Lab enchant. That's not a bad idea. You just keep slamming orbs until you get the helmet chant. You want the 1 in 700? You have any bright ideas for the use of Sacred Orb? It's actually not that useless. It's pretty useful in a lot of like interesting scenarios, for especially for builds that need to like maximize their energy shield or their ward consumption. For like cast while cast when damage taken builds, because those are ward based. They're really not as useless as you think. The problem is they're only used by like, and I hate to say this, but like 0.1% of the player base, right? Yeah, think you're the fucking 2, man.
Hoo-hoo.
Hoo-hoo. I'd rather buy a helmet than slam it. Chat, what am I gonna do for lunch? I'm kind of hungry. What's the plan here? Tacos? Bro, I haven't had a taco in a fucking minute, my guy. McDonald's? I can't do fucking McDonald's. I need to lose weight. Spinach salad? Dude, I had a Caesar salad yesterday for the first time in a while. That shit was delicious. Air? That's pretty much what I'm living on right now. You know what I really want? Like a good ramen noodle. Is that a euphemism? Was what part of euphemism? No! Nice ramen noodles. Yeah, I either want like ramen or like sushi, but I can't do either of those today. I mean, yes, both. Yes. You don't meet people. You don't meet wonderful lady individuals while playing Path of Exile all day. I'm lonely and single, man. It's true. Girls watch horror games and FPS games. They don't watch this shit. Whose fault is that? Mine. I chose to play Path of Exile. You're not wrong. It's mine. It's all me, man. I fucked it. You chose well? Oh, Jesus. We fucked the pooch on this one. A worm game? You know, it's really funny. I'll show you something really cool. Hold on. I'll show you something really cool. Hold on. Okay. Where is it? You're right, though. It's not the game. So you want to see something really funny? So in the last 90 days on my YouTube, I've had 122,000 people watch the videos. Out of those 122, so 246,000 is actually the number. This is unique viewers, right? So you've had 246,000 unique viewers watch the stream or watch the YouTubes. Out of that, it is a 98.5% male populated game. 98.5 on 246,000 people. That's so funny. Should have got the power out. My point being is just, it's a very interesting statistic for a game. Oh, crying. That shit's funny. I can't watch Power either. I don't understand the hype around it. Yeah, I don't get it. Half of those views are mine. Let's go. Hell yeah. Exactly. What's up, Mike? You're not into the Pokemon stuff? I mean, Pokemon's fine, but like, I don't know. Power just doesn't seem interesting. You touched grass that you actually went outside? Shut up. No, you didn't. What did you do outside? The weather was nice. I'm glad to hear that you're getting out. I need to sleep. Good night. See you later, bro. Without having a public freak out, that's good, man. That's actually really good. Sometimes it's just a matter of a change of scenery because we live in such shit areas. Like where I live now, like I want to be outside. I like being outside when the weather's nice. It's pretty fucking awesome. But like when I was in Jersey, like some places in Jersey just suck. Full of bitches, let me tell you. So much snow. It is 80 degrees here today. I don't know what snow is. $65 here, it's crazy. And rainy, it's also rainy here. Dude, it rained here yesterday so bad, it was disgusting. There's a new update for DVD. There was a few weeks ago. Why, you're not playing DVD? You're insane. It was pleasant. No, we had like end of the world rain yesterday. It was terrible. You're debating playing it for a little? Holy shit, you must be bored. I was watching the Overwatch stream the other day. I just couldn't type because I was like fucking chilling. You have more coming? More rain coming? No way. Shut up. Do we actually? No! No, it says there's only like a 30% chance of rain tonight. The rain can shovel it. I have no idea what that is, Mike. Check the radar. I just looked at the weather thing. It says only a 30%er. It says there's supposed to get rain on Saturday. Gotta try it. Sick. I'll look into it. Aries, when are you gonna try last Epoch? When are you gonna play some Epoch? You beat tier 4 Jolra? Nice! The endgame looks boring. Reasonable. It's because there's no endgame yet. Your build is the bee's knees? I'm working on something fun now too. I got a nice little melee build going on. Is that what it is? Yeah, they said that the next update's gonna have all the pinnacle bosses and stuff in it. They just haven't added the pinnacle bosses and stuff. They actually made a news post. Where is it? They made a news post yesterday that said, we're excited to share with you the future content plans for Last Epoch, including the next major cycle patch 1.1. The content coming one part is divided into two parts. The first part, the most important part, is focusing on and committing time to player feedback, the wholly committed act at Best RPG. And listening to our community is a big part. In addition, throughout Cycle 1, we intend to release quality of life and bug fixes. Then it says, secondly, as you all know, we're going to have a heavy emphasis on expanding endgame content right now that we've released 1.0. For future patches, we have planned to expand the monolith, bring great new itemization options, add more balls content, class, balance updates coming in patch. For 1.1 specifically, we focus on bringing some pinnacle content or very hard fights that will give you challenges. We'll be sharing more info in 1.1 in the not too distant future. So I guess they're going to give us information soon. Glass cannon to one-shot it. I'm playing the Ward Paladin. It's insane. I have 0 gear for it right now. And it's insane. I don't know if you saw him yesterday in Merc stream when I was playing it. I-86? Because nobody cares anymore. The league's done. That's the problem. Right? The league's pretty much done, isn't it? Affliction's at 18,000. So it's finally underneath. That's crazy. 18,000. 20,000 here is still pretty good. So it did fine over the weekend. 25,000, 22,000. So it was fine over the weekend. But like compared to what it was a week ago, like it's just dropping, right? Like 18,000 on day 76. And then a week ago, it's dropped what? Almost half. 10 days. It's dropped almost half. It's rough. What are we on day what? 77? 76? We're on day 76. 18,000 people. But then, like, how's this fucking game doing? That's a number. Dude, that's a number. That's crazy. 185,000 people still, which that's wild, right? Like you didn't even get that in PoE, right? I guess you do. So Affliction, this league hit 167,000 people to start. And then it just went down. That's crazy. You put a mirrored power charge ring last night. It's the wrong one. You're fucked. Good luck getting rid of that. The only thing I can think of is that for us to maintain, where do you see that information? Steam charts, PoE, DB. There's a lot of websites that track the Steam player usages. The only thing that I can see that might be really good for the game, for increasing player counts, I should say, is if they just make it like, and like we saw it this league, right? It's just making the game more open to like the pleb, right? But I don't know if they're ever gonna want to do that. That's like the only thing I can think of to like keep the player counts high, is to just like open the game up to the plebs. You know, you release the whole, what's the saying, like fucking release the floodgates. More quality of life and hand holding. It's amazing how isn't it amazing how much we like put up with because the game is good, right? It's crazy when you think about it. It's simpler. That's my point. Simpler is good. That's my point. For player retention, simple is good. People said that last Epoch's too complicated. It's because they're brain dead. What? 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 Oh, PoE is. Yeah, no, that's the consensus. PoE is too complicated. But the complicated stuff is what keeps us playing, right? Like the weird hoops that we have to jump through. It'd be interesting if they follow through on all this itemization. I think they are gonna fall. I don't think they're not going to. I'm 100% convinced that they're going to do the itemization. The only reason I play PoE, I agree. It's one of the biggest reasons why I play too, is the complexity and the hoops. The problem is that I love this game. I think this game is great. I love the complexity and I love using my brain. The problem is you see games like D4, and D4 bad, yeah, sure. But so many more people play D4 than will ever play PoE because of just how simple it is and how many how much availability is there, right? Same thing with like Last Epoch. It's just so much simpler and it's just such a wide open game for so many more people. And I'd almost would rather trade the complexity to have a bigger player pool. I think I would rather trade. It doesn't. I understand the fanboy thing, but like, I also agree most people are simple. But I would rather trade a lot of that to have a player base, especially in a game that has such a heavy trade economy like this, right? Like this game is built around the trade economy. So once the players start falling off, the economy dies, the league is done, right? Kind of. Maybe that's a hot take. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I like having people play the game. Watching for 4 years? Has it been 4 years already? Has it actually been 4 years? The fanboys might get tired of it too. You remember me before COVID? A long time ago. Crazy. Who procrastinated the challenges? Yeah, but challenges, like, procrastinating the challenges is fine, but like, what does that do for like the health of the game, right? That just keeps you playing by yourself. What happened to last Epoch? I got I was back the week. Nothing happened to last Epoch. Nothing happened with last Epoch. I'd be playing last Epoch right now, but a lot of people were like, oh, where's the Path of Exile, you sellout bitch? And I'm like, all right. I'll do a little PoE. I'm doing PoE for the people that only want to watch PoE, you know? Honestly, I don't think that's a no. I think they offer very different things, and they do what they do with. So I think Lily said it the best. Lily made a really good tweet, and I don't know if it was a satire tweet or not, but I thought it was really good. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I thought her take was really good. She said, to people who ask if PoE or Last Epoch is better, they basically have nothing in common in terms of ARPG mechanics other than the camera angle. And I thought that was, I don't think you could say it better than that. If you like to open that, which is fake. You unfollowed and can't take her serious anymore? I mean, she's just a meme lord. You never take anything serious, right? Like, she's a meme lord. I don't know. I mean, we could do a little last Epoch. I can't stream too crazy long today because it's a Wednesday. No. That's way too many. Every single person I watched all went last Epoch. I'm not in a position in real life to look at ISU, so I haven't watched any of them since I happened to see you on, so I figured I'd see what you're up to. I tell people all the time to not do things out of their budgets or means, so I fully understand not watching it because of like not being able to do it and commit to it. I get it, dude, and I think that's fine. I have a lot of people that and this is like from years of streaming, who I know will only watch like one game, right? Or one thing only. So like, you know, I try to accommodate those people too, you know? This is what life has come down to. This is where we're at. What is this? I just we zoom in when you're on PoE. Yeah, I wish more people would watch the streamer for the streamer, but you know, I get it. I typically only watch PoE unless you're in like one of my top threes. I get it, man. The circle skill looks like a lawnmower. This one, Cyclone. What is this? Shit. What is this? Shit. Power charge on crit, maximum mana. This one's pretty good. Shit. Effective marks. Shit. What are we looking for here anymore? Ash reflect. Shit. Shit. Taunt. Stun. Remove bleeding. That one's pretty good. Strength. Traps. Frenzy. Rage. Wait, that one's pretty good too. Power charge on crit. Onslaught on kill. War cries. The 3-modder? It was a 3-modder. Offerings, crit. Area offerings. Corpses. Life regen. Avoid elements. This one's not bad. Onslaught. Shitter. Fizz's Ellie. Attack leech. Remove bleeding. Effective marks. Wait, this one's actually really good. This one's actually pretty good. Power charge on crit. Phasing. Wither. Okay. Wither. Power charge on crit. Hexes. Strength. Bleed. Recover. Strength. Elusive. Strength. Overkill. Strength. Whoa! This one's good. That one's good. That one, this one's for the mana boys. Congrats, man. That's huge. Phasing, Scorch, Reflect, Barrage, Suppress. Shit. Movement skill, shit. 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 Avoid ailments, arcane surge. What was that last one? Area of effect for power charge, movement speed for frenzy charge. Hits deal more area damage, and you gain an enduring charge when you're hit. Is that not shit? I feel like that's shit. Isn't that shit? That one's good. All right, I'll take your word for it. Suppress consecrated ground fire res. Whoa, this one's actually insane. Wait, this one's cracked. Offerings endurance charge blind wither. Ignite multiplier. No, I'm just opening shit for him. I'm not gambling. Each is instant, more area damage. Yeah, he just asked if I wanted to identify a bunch of shit. I was like, sure, whatever. Max mana, non-damaging ailments, deflect. I did the math. If the average of that is 13.5, I spent 62.2k divines or 56 mirrors. He bought 56 mirrors. Got some stuff to get rid of. I'm done. Dang. You playing some last Epoch? Grant's flash charges frenzy. This one's actually not that bad. Max mana, life on kill, onslaught. This one's pretty good too. Projectiles. I gotta be in the top 3. Moves bleed. Unlucky. Strength, int, fire res, taunt. This one's actually really good too. This one's really good too. Effective onslaught. Crits have culling. This one's pretty good too. Wait. Oh. Onslaught block mana. Hover enemies in ash. Elusive. Freeze. Chill. Belton bought 50 mirrors of them last night. All unidentified. How do people buy that many? How do people have that many? Probably bots to buy from the market and flip at bulk rate. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you, sir. He's trying to hit yours. What is yours?
I cannot do this yet.
He lost money? That's crazy. Thank you for calling it. You're welcome. Want to grab some stuff? Whatever you don't want, I'll use for videos and shit. Selling a skill fires a 14% suppression. Is the purpose boss rushing to sell the invitation? Sure, why not? And then poofed it? Oh no. Unlucky. This was yours? That looks really good. I can't believe you hit corrupted blood on that. That's crazy. Yep. Dang, we get content to make another character. The question, chat, is what are we re-rolling to? Now I gotta go find some cool character to make a video about. Shit. Now we gotta go find something to play. It's a mirror already. Go for a 3K divine build. I need ideas then. Because I have no idea. I haven't been like keeping up with what like cool shit is out there. You did an armor stacker yet? A Valdo farmer? I've made 3 of them already. Maybe some sort of wander? There is a good wand to mirror, isn't there? If I give an idea, it won't work. We could go mirror a wand. It's not the worst idea. I will not be gambling this money before anybody asks. A wander would be awesome. A wander could be a lot of fun. After that, you're done? Fuck this boss? He said, I'm done. Fuck Crab Tava. Well, I be gambling this money. No, shit your whore mouth. Not that it's an actually whore mouth. It's a beautiful mouth, but you know what I mean. No. No gambling. Double Crumbs and Headhunters? No, that's gambling. No! There are only 38 divs? That's crazy. Are they really? That's fucking wild. Should be worth something. Dope, thank you. That's insane. You bought it for 300? Why do you buy it for 300? That is a question I don't know how to answer. Do a Herald Stacker? That's an idea. Mage Blood. Mage Blood. Mage Blood. Mage Blood. Please gamble the keys. Oh, we'll definitely open the keys. There's no point to sell the keys. Selling the keys, they're like not worth selling. Oh, I remember this piss yellow one. I remember when we farmed that one together. The piss yellow mage blood. Oh god. I can't believe you still have it. It's crazy. I need fucking coffee. Do we just do a G Fuel instead? What do we think, chat? A little G Fuel in this bitch? Tornado character knows anything? Sounds good. Foul pyramid map, just what I wanted. Sage robe. Can I help you price check something? Maybe, probably not. The pricing stuff is so weird right now, man. You could try, but I don't know if I can give you an accurate price on anything. It doesn't hurt to link it. Platinum Scepter? Singularity. That weapon's fucking awesome. Megalomaniac? I don't think this is any good. Mirrors are still selling fast? Yeah, that's because people sell them in standard. That's because people are stocking up for standard. I don't think this Megalo is worth anything. I mean, you could list it for something crazy and see if somebody buys it, but I don't think anybody's gonna buy it, unfortunately. Prophecy you want. I want 540x. Yes. Love slamming them into shit. Prophecy you want. Look, chat, void battery. I actually like that belt a lot. The belt is awesome. All right, last one. Small clusters, Jewel. I was so shit for you today. Why? Hollow fucking shitter. Dude, why don't these stack in 20s? What the fuck? Dude, next league, they need to make these stack in 20s. Same things with Divines. 0 Dorianis or 0 Gem Cutters? That's unfortunate. Thank you, sir. My God, this is like more exciting than Divines. That's the world we live in, where nulls are more exciting than Divines. That's the world we live in right now. How was it 4? Hey, record the video, go get my kid. The fuck are those? 12 stacks? Divines! Put those away for a rainy day. I have a 2 implicit synthesized diamond ring. I didn't know I had this. 400 stack decks. Up to you, brother. I'm just gonna open them. Sure. All right. Let's go get us a frenzy ring really quick. Cold damage, minion movement speed. Pog. Just what I wanted. Open them if you get anything good. Gambit. I don't think you're gonna get anything good. These items are really cool. I like these items a lot. Back, what did I miss? Tribony quit and gave us some stuff to mess around with so we can make another build. Make some more cool stuff for PoE. So we can make some cool stuff. Yeah. Oh, my kid's texting me. Give me a second. Fishing rod. Go fish. Thank you, sir. He quit? I'm crying. I gotta go. Good morning. Did you see? I figured out how to fix the mana problems. And then I realized that that glove mod is bad. All right, I gotta pee. I might make a G Fuel. Oh, I gotta pee too. Go AFK. I thought you were done. Are you not done? Yes. Read? I don't know how to fucking read. I had to pee. I have bladder problems. Bucket under your chair. Twitch would ban me. There's a new build of the week. I'm gonna go check that bitch out in a second. They wouldn't see? I don't know. They see when everybody else fucking stands up. They also saw when fucking Cute Dog peed in a bucket. Oh no, I'm not gonna do this. It's fucking falling zombie bullshit. I don't know if I want to do that. It looks cool though. Say what? There's a clip. Cute Dog got up. Somebody changed the camera with, I guess, his like chat commands to change the camera. So they just saw Cute Dog peeing in a bottle. Catheter installed at all times. Interesting. Make something good? Yeah, I gotta figure out what that's gonna be. I gotta do some research now. See you next league. See you next league! Oh, G Fuel, good. Very good. Tastes delish. Book. Ah, yes, the classic G Fuel code where you too can also save 20% on this delicious product. Ashramantis? Made a breakthrough at work today, and now I'm listening to the Elden Ring theme music. I'm listening. Tell me more about this breakthrough. That's fucking awesome. Dude, are we, we're playing Elden Ring expansion, right? Because that's coming out soon, right? Like, that's a thing that's happening, right? Playing games at work this week? Fuck. Misery, man. Yeah, I can't wait. I think it's just gonna be awesome. I can't wait. Dude, I had a thing. I wanted to turn it in. Where'd it go? This. I don't know. Sure shit will be. I can't fucking wait. So bad at actually playing it though. I get it. You just eat pizza and draw butts? There's nothing wrong with that, though. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Okay. I don't remember what I was doing. Norwegian sounds terrible. $114? Oh, you bricked, you bitch. Be here before you know it. Get logged at 1K corruption. You can't get the boss log the corruption. They're just brigged.
It's branching exile.
I want them to release information about like what they're changing or what's getting fixed and all that shit. I was surprised there was no real news update today on like with what's going on. I would love to have some information. Same thing with PoE. I would love to have just anything. Just give me fucking anything. Just literally fucking anything. And they're playing Shadow Daggers. Kaner's at 1,000 corruption. I don't know if he's playing Shadow Daggers though. He might be. I think he is. Take a week off to Sweat Lord the expansion. Don't you have tons of PTO? You should. We lost Bubbles, by the way. Bubbles messaged me and he said, dude, Merchant Guild's too good. We lost the Bubbles. Gotta pour one out for the homie. To brag when you're playing something doing double damage to bugs. Just what it is, man. How's it too good? Yeah, Bubbles, enlighten us. EP fire. I like this build a lot. This build's fucking sweet. I haven't even gotten the monos yet? Oh, Jesus. Sir. Bitch, I am trying. You are not helping. Your team seems to be crashing? Really? That's so strange. Any other YouTubers having any issues? That's weird. For me, yes. That's strange. YouTube is stopping and shit? It's weird. I have no idea. What issues? He says that it keeps crashing on him. Working on a fix. I launched Midnight Suns. What do you mean? The servers are fine. The servers are fine. EU West just went down today and they had to fix EU West, but everything else is fine. You can log on now, no problem. You can start playing. Yeah, the servers have been fine for like 2 or 3 days now. I had no issue. Yeah, you could just log on and play now. There's no more problems. Everything's fixed. Yeah, the only server that's just having a problem is EU West. So as long as you're not playing on EU West, you'll be fine. But even then, EU West has already been fixed. You are EU West? Oh. Yeah, so just go log on, go play. You're so close to the end, you might as well just finish it off. Mm-hmm. First it's the servers, now it's I'm at the end of the game. Mm-hmm. Then he'll beat that game and it'll be another excuse. He didn't quit LA. He's just playing LA because the chat requested it for a day. Maybe. All right, chat. With a few extra divines fixes something wrinkles, but it's working just fine. Nice. I need to go in like 30 minutes because I gotta go get my kid and I gotta record a YouTube. My mom is texting me. Let me just make sure everything's okay. Hold on. 1 second. You like party play? Feel free to invite. Won't you just help me? No, I'm good. I don't ever do party play. No, I can't stream anymore today. There'll be last Epoch tomorrow for sure. You got the helmet too, OP? Congrats. Yeah, no, I don't stream on Wednesdays ever because it's like the day for my kid, but because yesterday we did my mom's birthday and stuff, I wanted to make up a little bit of a stream today. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to swap for the last half an hour. I want to do a monolith or two to last Epoch. Then I gotta go. So she's about to be 85. That's crazy. Yeah, my mom turned 60 and we did a big surprise birthday party yesterday. There was like 30 people or 25 people or something like that. So my dad was like, you're not streaming. We're doing the birthday party. So I didn't stream. Good luck, Exile. See you later. See you. So yeah, we're gonna do a little last Epoch before I gotta go. Do a couple monoliths and then we'll jet. For a guy that only plays PoE, I will 1000% explain it. Assuming the servers don't crash. So we're playing a paladin with the worst gear in the world right now. My sounds aren't working. Why aren't my sounds working? Oh, because they're off. Okay, so we're playing a paladin right now with the worst gear in the world right now. Your dad retires. Oh, that's cool. And we are going to go mapping. And when you map in this game and you complete a zone, you get upgrades or blessings. So currently on my paladin, I'm going to all of the areas and getting the blessings before I do anything else. The character that I'm playing in terms of PoE is a melee. I don't know what skill this is. I guess it's like cleave. We're playing melee cleave, we're just gonna call it. And essentially what the character does is it frost blinks to enemy packs, it pulls them in and sucks them in, and then it blows everything up. Or I die, I don't know. Currently the character is very weak, but it is immortal and unkillable, which is really cool. So every time I hit a mob, you see my energy shield, which is the little life bar above my health, gets higher and higher, and you can have unlimited energy shield in this game as long as you can generate it. So I'm playing a paladin that generates infinite energy shield and can never die. I think that's the best way to explain it. So what I'm doing right now is you go into a map, and when you go into maps, they have objectives, and as you complete the objective in the map, pretty much you just like the same thing as PoE. You find the map boss, or in this case, you find the little seal, and you go into the seal, and you seal the enemies from coming into the out. So you just go into, like, very similar to PoE. You just go into a map, and you like look for the map boss. You kill the map boss, or the spawn of monsters that keep coming, and you go next. The big difference in terms of Endgame versus Path of Exile and Last Epoch is in PoE, you kill mobs, and mobs have a chance to drop all of the loot ever. And same thing in Last Epoch, mobs can drop all of the loot ever. The big difference is when I go to endgame zones, like this one's called Ending the Storm, I can actually, very similar to a synthesis web, pick and choose the rewards that I would like. So if I need idols, I can make my way towards this way, and when I complete this, it'll drop a ton of idols. If I need shields, this will drop a lot of shields. This zone in itself is more likely to drop unique gloves. So if you're looking for something very specific for your character, instead of just loading up, say, Jungle Valley for the 100th time and hoping a headhunter falls, you would just go to the zone that has a higher probability, very similar to old map device mods with Nemesis, and you would just load up Nemesis maps to drop a headhunter. If you wanted Crimson Temple for Mageblood, you would go to the equivalent to what Crimson Temple would be, except it would have a higher probability to drop Mageblood because you're more likely to drop specifically unique belts. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. The big difference between the two games is the ability to target farm. So the end game is very similar in the same sense of like PoE and D2, right? You just hunt loot. So you go either to bosses, which this game doesn't have pinnacle bosses yet, they're coming in the next update, or you go to maps and you target farm, very similar. Diablo 2 had cows and Mephisto. PoE has maps and pinnacles, right? So if you're looking for the constant dopamine of like loot farming, you can actually target farm all of the really cool things that you want. Now, one of the really other interesting things about Last Epoch and target farming is you can very specifically force tons and tons and tons of loot to pretty much just rain down from your screen at all times. Right now, this character that I'm playing is a little slow, simply due to the fact that it's just weaker right now. It's under leveled. It doesn't have real gear. Is this a YouTube video? No. It probably should be, but no. Probably should have been. How's crafting on this versus PoE? It's a great question. This will be a YouTube video. Because I was actually going to record crafting, but we could do crafting. Let me get crafting materials. Let me go get some crafting materials, and then we'll do crafting. Wraith Lord is busted. I've heard good things. I need this node eventually. Don't think I need this. I'm gonna put points for now. LE filter. It should just be LE filter. So yeah, let me get crafting materials, and then I'll walk you through crafting. Since this particular map will drop a ton of crafting filters. All right, so look, my damage is kind of weak, right? Kind of weak, and then I self-buff myself, and then I insta-kill the fucking thing. I like this build a lot. I can't wait till I get more gear on it. What is this? It is healing hands. So these are the crafting. Okay. All right. All right, so let's talk crafting and a very, very, very basic beginner guide to crafting and what makes it as easy and wonderful as it is in Last Epoch compared to other games. Last Epoch in terms of crafting is very simple and very, very, very straightforward. Last Epoch allows you to pretty much craft on all of your gear, make all of your gear, do everything from the ground up, and it's a lot simpler than other games. You know, in Path of Exile, we have currency that we slam into gear. In Diablo, we have the little guy that you click on and it rerolls one stat line over and over. And Last Epoch, we have things that are called affix shards. These are what are on the ground right now. Now, affix shards can do a wide variety of different things, and they all have different properties, and they can pretty much just fine-tune a piece of gear to the way that you want. One of the really cool things about Last Epoch versus other games in terms of crafting is you can craft on anything at any point, anywhere, at any time. So as you see right now, I'm just grabbing very basic things from the vendor, and all of these are going to be used in a very basic example to just pretty much show you how to start crafting from the ground up and walk you through it like you've never done it before.
Take care.
So in Last Epoch, the forge can be accessed at any time at all, at any given moment, and the forge is how we make our gear. The forge, as you see here, lets me set a piece of gear into it. When we set a piece of gear into it, if there are affixes on it, affixes are our prefix and suffixes, they will show up on what we have on the piece of gear here now. Each piece of gear has a forging potential, which is this number up here. The forging potential is the amount of durability, is the best way to put it, the amount of durability that is left on a piece of gear for us to craft it. Different pieces of gear at different stages will have different amounts of durability, or different amounts of forging potential. Gear from a vendor will have less. Gear that you find later on in monoliths or endgame content will have more durability, plus or minus how things drop. Now, at any given point, no matter what character or what class you're playing on, you can craft your gear. All of your crafting materials are in your crafting inventory, and you can have tons and tons and tons of crafting materials inside of your crafting inventory. Outside of that, we also have runes that modify our crafting and glyphs that modify our crafting. But just say that you wanted to just get into Last Epoch, you start leveling, you find all these crafting materials, and you just, you have a brand new level 1 character and you don't know what to do. You're playing a melee character like I'm playing, you find a nice axe on the floor, it's got melee attack speed on it, and you're like, dang, dude, I want to like do more damage. I don't know, we'll say cold damage. Just say we want to do cold damage. We can come here, we can type the word cold, and we can get melee cold damage. It tells us right here that it costs between 1 and 14 forging potential. So pretty much what that means is that when I hit this add affix button, like so, you're gonna see I'm gonna hide my face. It's gonna tell us that we use some number of forging potential, and it reduces the number of forging potential that we have here. But now our axe has cold damage on it. In terms of suffixes, we can do the same thing. We can come here and we can find a suffix that we want. So since we're making a cold axe with attack speed, we want to put on some, you know, say chance to chill. And we would do the same thing. We would click here and we see that we've used up all of our forging potential. Our axe is now done. It has no more ability to craft on it, and we feel good to go. I know the next thing you're gonna be saying is, but like, you used all your forging potential, you didn't even get a chance to make a good item, the item just bricked. And yeah, you're right. Unfortunately, sometimes that happens. But you can go into places like this where you get your next item that you want to craft up. And this is where like runes and stuff come in, or glyphs. This glyph, for example, gives you a 25% chance to have no forging potential be used. This one will re-roll all of your outcomes. This one will upgrade an affix or modify the outcome of a craft when upgrading an affix to prevent the roll from changing. And then there's all kinds of different ones. So for example, say I wanted to upgrade my physical resistance. It tells me that my forging potential costs between 1 and 24. This glyph of hope has a 25% chance for it to not be consumed. And as you can see here, when I hide my face, glyph of hope actually managed to save it, and we managed to save our 11 forging potential. Now, we can do the same thing when we look at our prefixes on an item. We could just come over here and we could see what's available to be on. We select prefixes, say we want some dexterity, and then we click. And then once again, we manage to preserve our forging potential thanks to Glyph of Hope. And as you notice, we managed to accidentally upgrade everything else that we're doing. So what's really cool about Last Epoch is when I decide to craft and I put stuff on, sometimes Glyph of Hope will happen and we'll use no forging potential, like right there. And sometimes we'll have a critical craft. And that means that sometimes when we have affixes on an item and I go to upgrade it, it can critically upgrade other affixes on our gear. So now, for example, a really good way to do this is it's going to cost you, see, 1 to 18 forging potential here to upgrade tier 3. But if I click on tier 1, it's only 1 to 10. So one of the best things to do is, especially if you have a gear with 4 mods and you want to upgrade health, sometimes it's better to upgrade the lower resistance one or the lower tier one and hope to critically upgrade. Now, when you have gear, for example, like this, that has a ton of forging potential and you want to upgrade it, you have really good opportunity. You can see here, we only use 5 forging potential to be able to just pretty much do whatever you need to do and have tons and tons and tons of forging potential to pretty much just kind of like mess around and do whatever you want. Now, in terms of like, say you make an item or you don't have shards or you're looking for things and you need to accumulate shards, Last Epoch allows you to pretty much just make and get your items and your shards at any given time. And this is where loot filters really come into play. Last Epoch has things called runes of shattering and runes of removal. So if you're a Path of Exile player, these are your annulment orbs. And these are just like destroy a random item. So you'll see in a lot of times that you'll have loot filters, or you'll copy a loot filter and you'll have a color on your loot filter for removal or shatter. Pretty much what that means is that when I go to the forge and I select my rune of shattering and I press the shatter button, the item will be deleted, and you'll see up here, it gives us a bunch of shards equal to what was deleted. So if I put this one in and I shatter it, we'll get some reduced bonus damage taken from critical strike shards. You see we got one here. Now, the big difference between a rune of shattering though and a rune of annulment or a rune of removal is they're pretty different. And one of the things is rune of removal will give you shards back equal to the tier that was removed. So if I put on my Glyph of Hope so I don't use there's no forging potential left on this. Well, you can only star asterisk star. You can only use rune of removal if you have forging potential left. Rune of shattering, you can use whenever. So we'll just do this axe for now. If I do rune of removal with a Glyph of Hope to preserve our forging potential, and I click this, you'll see we got 7 increased stun shards. Now we have 3 here, 4 here, and 2 here. And when I remove this one, it gave us the 2. When I remove this one, it gave us the 4. And when I remove this one, it gives us a 3. So that's the upside. So if you have an item, for example, like just say this sword, right? And you want these lightning damage ones for whatever you're doing, instead of shattering it, you'll want to do a rune of removal. And then you get 7 shards. So there's going to be a lot of really cool things in this game, like hybrid health on boots. I don't actually have a pair. I didn't even think about finding a pair, but sometimes you'll get a pair of boots or gloves that'll have hybrid health, and you'll want to preserve the hybrid health. I just thought I actually might have had a pair handy. So you'll want to use like runes of removal to pretty much make sure that you preserve that, because one of the things that can happen is if I use a rune of shattering and I try to hit all 3 mods, you'll see right here we only got 2 of the mods. So you want to increase the amount of opportunity that you have to give yourself the affix shards that you're looking for. So make sure that you keep that in mind, that if you find a piece of gear that's pretty cool, like we're just going to say this belt, for example, and you want to make sure that you get this health so that you have these health, you want to make sure that you want to use runes of removal in an attempt to get the health. Because if not, and you use runes of shattering, there's a chance that you'll only get X amount of them. So that's one of the major things to like keep in mind when it comes to crafting. Other things too when it comes to crafting is there's like really high-end ways to like preserve affixes. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the glyphs, but that becomes when you go a little bit deeper. Right now we really kind of want to like focus on like the very basics and very beginning of crafting, because you know, you really want to get into it and really experiment with it. Affix shards and glyphs and everything are pretty much plenty, and you have a really good opportunity to use them whenever you want, however you want. Something that you'll know too in this game, there are very interesting mods, like these experimental mods. So eventually you'll like be going through your maps or your echoes, and you'll see this little mage icon, and you'll see that like little dude, and you click on it and he comes out and he's like, what? And he like electrocutes you and you die, and you're like, those guys can drop these experimental mods. You can see right now I'm using gloves that have an experimental mod. That's that blue icon. And those experimental mods can actually be like forced onto your items, which is like really cool. So a lot of people don't realize this. And you know, while I record this now, Twitch chat's like, talk about experimental mods. And experimental mods right here, you can see it says experimental ward per missing health. These mods are unupgradable, and you can't alter these in any ways. But something that a lot of people forget is that those guys can drop seals of experimental affixes. And if I use this seal, it guarantees 100% of the time to fracture in terms of Path of Exile, to fracture this mod onto my item. It costs forging potential. You can see we still have forging potential left. But now this item is permanently sealed to this mod or to this item, and I have an open ability to put prefixes and suffixes. So something cool to keep in mind. Other things too, we had mentioned this in a previous video. In terms of crafting, we have Runes of Ascendant. These are really unique and really interesting. If you're looking for a very specific unique item and you have the base, you can use a Rune of Ascendant and you can upgrade it, and you can get a unique or a rare item. You know, it's just something to think about and something to play with, and they're really kind of cool to use. And if you're lucky, like you see here, you can get legendary potential. And then you have Runes of Creation. This is the equivalent to a mirror from Path of Exile. I don't know the best way to use these yet. You use it your own regard. This one will roll all the implicits of an item. Rune of Shaping, implicits on an item are the thing all the way at the top. So you see where these have armor. If I hold Alt, it has a range of 32 to 32. This one has a range of 2 to 3 for critical strike. So I can actually put this in, take this Rune of Shaping, and re-roll the implicit on this if I had forging potential. What else is there? I think that pretty much covers everything. Rune of Discovery is another really interesting one.
Yes.
If I go to the shop and I grab an item,
Take care. Yes.
if I go to the shop and I grab an item and I put it here and I take Rune of Discovery, it'll add affixes to the missing slots. So it adds right here, it says adds 2 random tier 1s, and it fills everything out. Rune of Refinement rerolls the values. So for those of you who don't know, rerolling the values, you can see the melee void damage, for example, says 5 to 11. I can click this, and now it's at 6. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the general gist and basics of crafting in Last Epoch. It can get a little bit more advanced, a little bit more in depth. This is just to keep it as simple as possible and keep things as good. You know, this is, like I said, this is just for you guys to like just have a basic understanding of how to use it while you're leveling and while you're going through things. Don't hesitate to click on the buttons. Don't hesitate to use the shards and affixes. It's really simple, really straightforward, and really down to earth. But for now, friends, see you all in the next one. I hate recording while I'm live. I do. I hate recording while I'm live. Oh, you got a 2 LP1? Congrats. I don't understand. What are you guys arguing about? Why are you guys arguing about in terms of Last Epoch? I'm doing really well. How are you?
Take care.
Debate is not an argument.
You won't see.
So you guys were not arguing? Oh shit. Look, not everybody has to like Last Epoch, and not everybody has to have the same views on things, so it's fine. I do think Last Epoch's better than people give it credit for. After playing Last Epoch the last, like, say, week, I think it's a real contender in terms of, like, games that'll live alongside of PoE. I think especially after, like, seeing the player counts and how well the player counts are doing for this game. Do I still have your MFPB gear? I do have some of the, I think after seeing the number counts and how people are playing the game, I think PoE has to change a couple of things. Which is insanity. It was like 170,000 earlier. All this game has done is show us that, like, a lot of people like the simplicity. You like Torchlight better? I have not played Torchlight, so I can't give an opinion on it. PoE until recently, Path of Exile has been the only game, until very recently, and by recently I mean in the last year, up until about a year ago, Path of Exile has been the only game that I can say that I love to play but will not recommend to friends because it's too complicated. I think dumbing it down a little bit is not the worst idea, especially after this league. This league really showed us that, like, giving players access to the ability to do some of the cool endgame stuff is really good for the health of the game. I know there are some crazies that are trying to say that, like, having this much loot is bad for the health of the game, but I don't know, man. The player counts say otherwise, right? More of a competitor to Diablo, though, because PoE is a spreadsheet ARP. There's a lot of spreadsheeting in this game. What are you, crazy? There's tons of spreadsheeting in this game. Tons. It's actually disgusting how much math and spread. Dude, I will message Merc to ask him about, like, complicated interactions, and he has spreadsheets for them. The game doesn't have PoE, so you have to literally spreadsheet the whole game. The only reason that there's spreadsheeting in terms of, like, profit per hour is because PoE is designed to be a trading game. I agree with you. I think D2 is the best one in the series. And I think, you know, I think that's a perfectly reasonable thing. People have already started spreadsheeting out gold per hour from farming corruption. That's already a thing. The building of characters is okay. So, how's the saying go? Somebody help me out with the saying here, and I might say it backwards, so correct me if I'm wrong. Last Epoch has a lower floor to get started. So like picking a skill and getting it rolling has a lower floor, right? Like you could just like start, like you could just like pick a skill and start, right? You don't need to like go fucking nuts like in PoE, right? But in PoE, you can't, like in Last Epoch, I could pick a skill and I can go dipshit dirtle fucking you know, twiddle my Jimmy and it works, right? I hit one, let's go! Was a trash thing that won't get the white maps? Conversion trap. Conversion trap.
Stand down or die.
I think Weaver's Will's items are sweet. I think the big problem with Path of Exile, or the Path of Exile players that are constantly talking about Last Epoch, I think the big problem is that they're worried this is they're worried, not this in particular, but I think that they have a genuine fear. I think there's a genuine fear of their game dying for no reason. The truth of the matter, the big truth of the matter, and the thing that people refuse to accept, and I was saying this earlier, is no matter how bad D4 is, it still has more people and more eyes and more players on it than Path of Exile has ever had ever. And that's concerning. That's concerning because that game sucks. And I don't say it just sucks like, as in like LOL XD is bad. I think it's in a bad place and has a really good opportunity to grow. But like in terms of like overall, it's not very good right now. And it still has more players and more eyes on it than PoE ever. Such a big pedigree though. Do you mean like crazy cult followers? Also, to the gentleman that asked about crafting, was that helpful?
Stand down.
I'm still keen, listening and looking. Okay, cool. I know you were asking. If you have other questions about it, I don't mind going into like depth about certain things. I was hoping he would say no. No, I think, he seems very reasonable. He's been very reasonable about everything. So what's really cool too, versus this game versus PoE, is this is all the loot that's hidden, right? And I can specifically hide loot because everything drops identified. So I know right away what loot is good and what loot is bad. And you can actually tailor your loot filter, which I think is one of the coolest fucking things about this game. And I really wish that PoE did something similar, is I can tailor my loot filter to show loot in terms of affixes, like prefixes and suffixes, versus like other games or other things. And I can show you what I mean in a second when I'm not like attempting to hit something.
Too heavy.
There's nobody playing. It's the one of the worst. There's nobody playing. You're still showing the top tier ones, even if they aren't for your build? So what's really cool is, for example, say, I don't know, what's a shit mod that I don't want? This one, poison on hit. No, we'll do this one. Chance to, I don't know, pick fucking, which one of these sucks? I have no fucking idea. But I can go in to this right into my loot filter right in the game, and I can choose which stat on items that I want. So like I can hide everything that's not part of my class because everything drops identified. I think that's like one of the coolest fucking things. You know what's even better, by the way? You know what's even better about this game? Or one of the other coolest features is I have unlimited storage space. We don't have affinities? We don't. It's fucking terrible. Or quad tabs? No, I know. I would love a quad tab and affinities. The search function is really good. The search function is actually insane. $200? Yeah, but that's 200 tabs that I didn't spend dollars on. I didn't have to spend money. Like real money. You had to buy last Epoch? Yeah, once. He lets you spend more on tabs than buying last Epoch? Yeah, you spend infinitely more. Aren't quad tabs like $15 each or something insane? You don't need them. That's true. You don't. But they help. I don't think there's a transmog. I think there's only like an item shop. Last Epoch gives you quality of PoE pays for it. Oh, I've gotta go. All right, last that guy, I gotta go. Disgustingly functional. What do you mean? Disguising functionality with MTXs? What do you mean? that you like, for example, can't play Tornado Shot without the black MTX on because the game just breaks? You mean that? Because there's too many particles and the game just breaks? Like we have to use a third party to get timer on maps or buy an MTX. Or you have to use a third party visualizer of Flax being active or buy an MTX. Or you have to buy an MTX to shut off the sounds. Or you have to buy an MTX to shut off the sounds from charges. Because they're so fucking annoying. That you can't just actively like turn off a sound, that you have to buy an MTX. I mean, they have to make money. It's not the worst. I'm fine with that, though. Oh, no, dude. Fuck. I wasn't paying attention. You don't hear the sounds? Don't worry, one more echo. The only thing I wish this character did right now was run faster. And I need a ward retention ring. We'll get Mage Blood soon. I have 36% movement speed. Pretty bad. But I can travel through time. See? I can travel through time and blink all around. That's pretty sweet. Where'd he go? Did he die? Oh, he did die. The healing hands, though, that turns into a transversal skill. But then how do I, bro, that means it'll just be teleporting me every time I hit something.
Stand down or die.
No? It only works when you directly cast it. Interesting. Unironically goated? That's tier 7 health. Tier 7 hybrid health. I have to go through all this shit and get rid of so much of this bullshit, man. I need attack speed. All right, chat. I gotta go. I gotta go do dad shit. You guys are great and wonderful and amazing. I'll miss you all. I gotta go. I gotta go record and go pick up my kid. See you, bro. Thanks for hanging out. You guys are great. Chat, I'll be back tomorrow evening. Have a good one. 28 hours from now. Mark your calendars. 28 hours. Who are we rating? Arrow. Playing last Epoch. Chat, I think we also want an amazing people. Thanks for hanging out with me on this Wednesday. I normally don't stream. Thumbs up. I'm gonna go record YouTube video. Go get my kid. See you guys later. Bye.